Hello again, everybody. This is Derek, and I am coming back at you with some IL-2 Sturmovik news. This is a patch update. It came out September, end of September, September 20th or so. But as you might know, I have been under the weather and haven't been able to play or anything like that. And so when I decided that I was going to play part of my IL-2 campaign today, I logged in and I saw that there was a new patch. So, of course, I had to check out what the patch is all about. And it looks like update 5.106 has been released. All right, great. So what does that mean? Well, it looks like the Albatross D2, the Newport 17, and many career mode improvements. Oh yeah, I'm sorry, the Li2 is also released. Okay, so the Li2 reminds me of the DC-3 or the C-47. It's a Soviet version, right? Which is great. But for those of you that want to do like paratrooper runs or resupply runs and stuff like that, that's going to be a great plane for that. And it looks like it's got a turret on the top, and it's carrying bombs. Okay, so that's interesting. Okay, so 3 new aircraft: the Lisunov Li-2, which is the Soviet version of the DC-3, right? And then the Albatross D2. So that's more of an early war, World War I plane. And if you've been following my channel and listening to me talk about IL-2, you know that I've been screaming at the top of my lungs for early war planes. And the only thing they've been giving us is late war, like D7s and Siemens Schukerts and even the D8, the Fokker D8, the Albatross D5, Camel SE5A, which is mid-war, but still, it's all mid or late war stuff, and I want early war stuff. And with the new release of Flying Circus Volume 3, it looks like they're taking a step back and going back to the roots of the war and going back to early war, maybe before Bloody April. Okay, so it even, wait. I was the first became a symbol of icon, the rapid production of Albatross fighters. Bloody April became synonymous with heavy losses. Yeah. Okay. I thought the D3 was the big one in the Bloody April, but I could be wrong. Maybe D2 was. And if it was, then we definitely got to get the D2 in here. Now I'm kind of waiting for the Eindecker. Maybe the DH2 pusher plane. Those might be fun to have. Okay, but that's not on my to-do list. I'm happy with the D2. I'm happy with the Newport 17. Newport 11, Newport 17, because we already have the Newport 28, which is like super late. Okay, it was a further development of Newport 11, large wingspan, great. Okay, now also in addition to that, they've made some bundles of campaigns, I do believe. You'd have to go to the website and actually take a look at what these bundles are. But here's a list of them. Now let's take a look at what actually changed in this update 5.106. The IL-2 came out, the Albatross D2, the Newport 17. Now those are only available if you have Flying Circus Volume 3. 10 Days of Autumn campaign is updated and now available for Steam. Hellhawks Over the Bulge is updated and now available on Steam. Sky Nomads is updated. Normandy and Rhineland career mode, new mission type, intruder. I don't know what that is. We'll have to figure that out. Currently, I'm playing a campaign, the Wings Over Khan, which is a Typhoon fighter bomber type campaign. I should be done with that soon, and then we'll probably jump back into some kind of campaign. Or I should say, we'll jump back into some kind of career. Okay, so Moscow, Stalingrad, Kuban career mode, added artillery spotting mission. Rhineland career added photo reconnaissance mission on the Spitfire. Yeah, because it had a camera poking out the right side, I think is correct. Okay, career updated free hunt missions, added patrol area marks, the map, and updated mission logic. Okay, that's good. I'm glad they're focusing a lot on the career mode. Career enemy night fighters can be encountered near the front line during night patrol missions. That's where you would expect to encounter them. Fighter cover has been added. Enemy free hunters removed from transport missions. Career. Trains. I was going to say trans. Trains appear in combat reconnaissance mission correctly. Okay, I guess they were incorrectly appearing. Stalingrad career Ju-52 transport mission. Have fighter escort. Okay, that's good. Rhineland career mode transport escort missions during the Market Garden and varsity operations. Okay, so you might be tasked to escort some transports. That's really cool. Okay, now World War I. Western Front career Basta 13 during the first phase, and Schusta 27B after 929 careers progressed correctly. Okay, maybe they weren't progressing correctly. Western Front careers potential career progression issues to phase 2 correctly for French Escadrille, British Squadrons 1. Okay, we didn't go all these, and German. Yeah, okay. Cuban career mode fixed German ground attack aircraft not having escort missions. Okay. Career mode corrected taxiing at Tangmere Airfield in Normandy. Okay. I actually reported with video evidence that your leader, let's say if you're in a flight and you're getting ready to take off in career mode, and you're obviously not the career or the flight leader, if you're like second or third in line or whatever, or even sixth in line, because that's usually where I was. The two planes up front would taxi down to one of the taxiways, and they would break off the airstrip, and they would come back around, and they would circle around like they were trying to get into position, and they would just ram you in the back. Because they would just come around and smack you in the back, and then the flight would never take off. So I reported that, and hopefully they fix that. It looks like they might have fixed that. Normandy career mode for US and UK in all escort missions. The escort flight comes from the UK side. I'm not sure what that means. Okay. Shavak gun internal firing sounds updated. Okay, that's good. That's the Soviet cannon, I do believe. Fuel gauge switch control has been implemented for the Spitfire? For the Spitfire? No. Okay. For the Hurricane and Typhoon, okay, the Spitfire and P-38 have their fuel gauge button control implemented. Okay, so why didn't you just put that on the line above it? The button is no longer pressed automatically from time to time. You have to press and hold the button to operate the fuel gauge. Nice, because you have to fly straight and level for almost 5 minutes before the gauge goes, boop, you got full, or boop, you're at half, or whatever. And so now I can just push the button. Nice. Okay. Ground spotter, and that was that. I didn't report that, but I did complain on video. Okay, ground spotters correctly give targeting to AI pilots. Fixed a problem with AI pilots climbing as a flight while carrying a heavy bomb load. Corrected airframe strength of the Newport 11 and Halberstadt D2 slightly increased. And the Siemens Schuckert slightly decreased. Oh, dang. I own that. Okay. Newport 11 RPM indicator now gives correct readings. That's good. Newport 11 corrected engine thermal mode. Newport 11 Halberstadt D2 corrected visual. Okay. The HS-129, is that the duck? Corrected typos and errors in cockpit textures. Okay. Halberstadt D2 and Mosquito Series 2 are visible at long distance, more than 10 kilometers correctly. And the JU-88 lower gunner uniform matches the time and year of the time frame. Okay. So there's a lot of, I think, quality of life updates, really. Most of this was career and a few aircraft tweaks. I'm glad they're working on the career, getting it straightened out. Okay, guys. Well, thanks for coming out and watching this update. I have my Track IR on, and I've got my joysticks out, and I'm ready to go back into the game and play. So after I upload this video, I'm going to edit and upload those videos once I create them. And so keep your eyes open for those. Okay, I'm getting ready to go fly a Typhoon. All right, I will see you in the next video.